If you're watching this video, chances are you bought a Durango without the factory HID package and you're trying to brighten up your headlights. We've actually done quite a bit of testing on this exact vehicle, and out of all the LED bulbs we've tested, the SV4 outperformed all of them. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install it and, more importantly, what it looks like firing against the wall. Now, while I've got a Durango to my left here, I've actually got a separate headlight entirely for the purpose of this video. The reason for that is when we tried to do the install and get a camera in there and show you guys exactly how it goes, it was almost impossible. And I'll warn you right now, it is a tight fit. So we've got a spare headlight here, and I'm gonna pull this thing all apart up here and show you guys exactly what you need to do in your vehicle to make it work. The first step is removing the factory dust cover from the back of your headlight. Now you're going to see your factory 9012 bulb right here. Go ahead and unclip the wire harness. Let that sit off to the side. Turn your factory bulb counterclockwise, remove it. Now you can go ahead and install your SV4 bulb. There's one tab that's quite a bit larger than the rest on the collar. And that goes in toward the bottom. Go ahead and lock it into place just like so. Now I'll tell you this, these bulbs are completely adjustable. They're one of the few in the market that are. And they're also one of the few that'll actually fit with this dust cover in the factory form, but it's a pretty tight fit. And I'm going to show you guys a little trick that we found while doing this. One thing I will tell you is you want the wire of this bulb coming straight out the bottom of the headlight. So the way it's oriented in the vehicle, firing straight down. You don't want it off to the right, off to the left. The bulb won't be clocked properly if it is, and you'll get a funny beam pattern on the wall. Most of these bulbs ship with the wire facing straight down. You'll be just fine, but it's just a little heads up. There's only a couple places you can put the driver in the back of this headlight. You do not want to put the driver above or below where the headlight bulb installs. If you do and you try to adjust your headlight later, it's actually going to run into that driver and it won't be able to adjust. You really want to position the driver so it's on the left or the right side of the headlight. Now it is a bit of a tight fit, but I assure you it does fit. If you do it just like that, you'll be able to get the cover right over the driver, and everything will work just fine. As you can see, dust cover locks back into place perfectly. Now, one of the biggest benefits of the SV4 bulb is, obviously on a vehicle like this, you don't want to take this thing apart several times. You don't want to be in there messing around with this thing, swapping out defective bulbs or bulbs that flicker, flash, or strobe. The SV4 has certain technology built into the driver that prevents any of the PWM, flickering or strobing or bulb out warning issues that we've seen in the past with Dodge vehicles. Very, very important when it comes to picking out the bulbs for your Durango. So, now that we've got it installed, I'm going to fire this thing against the wall and show you guys exactly what kind of an improvement it is over stock. Now we've got our Durango headlight pointed at our studio wall here from about 20 feet, and we picked up 390 lux. Now lux is our usable light output. It's the best indicator of how bright a headlight is, and in this case 390, it's probably why you're here watching this video. 390 is not very great. Let's see what we can do with the SV4 bulb. Now our SV4 bulb came in at 680 lux, which compared to the 390 this came with from the factory, that is awesome. That's why we're here today. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to brighten this thing up, and more importantly, we're trying to maintain that factory beam pattern. And as you can absolutely tell, we've got a clean cutoff line. We've got a distinct hot spot. Absolutely everything you could ask for in a headlight upgrade, it's here. Now let's head on over to the high beam and see how that looks. Now as you can see, the Durango high beam came in at 750 maximum lux. We've got a nice high beam pattern here, and I'm hoping that the SV4 bulb can just brighten it up and maintain that beautiful throw that the factory high beam accomplishes. The SV4 high beam came in at 970 maximum lux, a worthy upgrade over 750. As you can see, we've still got that center hot spot. We've got a lot of flood up above and to the left and right. If you're on a back road and you need a high beam that's functional, the SV4 works perfectly in this application. Now as you can tell, if you're looking for a headlight upgrade for your Dodge Durango, it doesn't get much better than that. We maintained the factory beam pattern and we brightened it up by over double. Now if you're looking for front turn signal bulbs for your Durango, or maybe you need the world's brightest reverse lights in the back, we've got you covered. We've got videos, 2 different videos on both of those products, and I'd love to show them to you guys. Thanks for watching.